Good morning, Marshall Leadership Academy. Welcome to this week's edition of Carlisle's Corner. This week's topic is very important. This week's topic is having respect for authority and others around you. We talk about respect a lot, and having respect for others is one way that you get their trust and one way that you lead them. When others respect you, you can influence them, and they tend to want to follow you as a leader. Now, let's talk about that first part I mentioned, respect for authority. Now, what is authority? Authority is someone that's over you, someone that might govern over you. Who is the highest authority figure in the United States? Ollie, do you know that answer? The highest authority in all of the United States. Who is that?
President Obama.
That is correct. President Obama. Good job, Ollie. Good job. Now, who is the highest authority in Grand Prairie?
Dr. Hall.
Well, she's the highest authority in our school system in Grand Prairie. Very good, Ollie. You are correct. Dr. Hull. That's right. And in our school system in Grand Prairie, we do what Dr. Hull says. And when Dr. Hull says something, Miss Carlisle moves very fast to do exactly what she says because I respect her as my authority. Now, do we always, and this is not a trick question, do we always agree with what our authority figure says? President Obama or Dr. Hull or maybe your boss at work, your parents. Do we always agree 100% with what our authority might say? No. But you know what a leader does? A leader respects authority, whether we agree or not. We know that that authority figure is over us and is leading us, and we do what they say because we respect them and we are following them for the good of the organization. So, for example, when Dr. Hull makes a decision for the Grand Prairie Independent School District, as a principal, I follow her. She has done great things for us. Great things. You know, we were Marshall Elementary. And when she came to me and said, Miss Carlisle, I would like for you to become a leadership academy. That was very scary. Very scary for me. And I had to trust and respect her that she knew that as my leader, she knew that this was a decision that needed to happen. Was she right? Absolutely. Look what we have. We have our houses. We have our house rallies. We have our trips every 9 weeks. We have this fantastic school that she imagined in her head, that she told me her vision and let me, as the leader at Marshall, run with it and create it with the other teacher leaders here on campus and you students and you boys and girls and you parents. So yes, there were great things as the authority of GPISD that I had to trust and respect in her to follow her to create this great school. So that's what leaders do. Now, Ollie, who is the authority in every classroom here at Marshall?
Your teachers.
That's right, your teacher. Your teacher. Now, do you always like what your teachers say, Ollie?
Kind of.
Kind of. That's right. That's right. You may not like everything your teachers say, but Ollie, is it your job to do everything your teachers say?
Yes.
That's right. Just like it's my job to do everything that Dr. Hull says. Because I have to trust and respect and believe, and it always turns out because she is the leader of GPISD and she knows what she's doing. And so does your teachers. You have to trust and believe in them. And you do what they say and respect authority. And say, yes, ma'am, yes, sir, and you do it. Because there's a hierarchy. That is a math word. A hierarchy. Have you learned about hierarchy yet, Ollie? Okay. Well, there's a hierarchy. And I make sure that I hire good teachers that will give the guidance in your classroom and keep you safe so that you can do what they say. Dr. Hull hires me so that the teachers and the students can do what I say to keep you safe and academically grow. And then the school board hires Dr. Hull to hire the best person to keep the school district to it just keeps growing. And we can go on and on and on. So, boys and girls, respect your authority. Do what you're told. Be polite. And then, as a leader, in turn, people will respect you. And then you can lead. And they'll follow you. Have a great week, boys and girls. You know, we're counting down to the STAR test. We're counting down to the end of the year. This is an important learning time. Learn those vocabulary content words. What words are important in your math units right now? What words are you learning in math that you need to know? Also, what words do you need to know for your word walls? And are you growing in your DRA levels? Are you reading? Are you growing? Those are all good questions. Can't wait to have these conversations with you when I see you in your classrooms and in the hallways and in the cafeterias. Have a great day, Marshall.
Carlisle's Corner, Carlisle.